Who's out there on a Wednesday afternoon? And I forgot my watch. But welcome in. Got my cool shark shirt on. Tiffany, yep. Oh, I knew that. You were first. You weren't even popped up yet. I was just calling your name. Welcome in. Hanging out front on a Wednesday afternoon. My last day off. Welcome in. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. Just chilling out here with the puppies. Puppies who aren't puppies anymore. Turn you around and let you see them. They're, of course, hanging out over there in the shade. Welcome in, Andy. Ohana in the house. Welcome in. Much love and aloha to you, sir. I appreciate you stopping by, buddy. It's all how you make it. I always make it great. Everybody's doing a video. Don, you putting out one too? Gathering, thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. Much love. I need to do a video. I just went live instead. I really need to make a video for JCT for the gift she gave me, because I still haven't produced that yet. Produced, like I'm a producer. I still haven't made that. I keep telling her I would. Thank you, Tip. It's one of the shark shirts that Anna bought me. It's got pineapples on it. For the 2 pineapples, it's got a big shark. That's a nice shark too. I like that. But thanks for coming in. See, that could be a video, Don. Do a video of it raining too hard. Or set up with an umbrella. Go up, set up with an umbrella. Rain, welcome in. Much love and aloha to you. It's a beautiful day. I got up about an hour ago. I've been only up for about an hour. Brought the dogs out in the sun. Oh, I love this shirt. You're right, fire. My girl bought it. It's got sharks on it and pineapples, some flowers. One of my favorites. She got me 3 about the same size. Oh, there's a big shark down there too. That one kind of looks like my profile picture. She ordered them online and got me 3 of them. They fit the channel just perfect. In fact, I think I should steal that picture right there when I make a shirt. That is a great picture there. And then I won't get in any trouble for, like, I'm pretty sure I've seen my profile picture other places, and that's not my actual property of that picture. And when I put it up there, so I could just see if I did make shirts, I could get in trouble for using somebody else's content. But I think I can get away with this one, especially if I leave the button on there. But thanks for coming in. I appreciate everybody. Much love and aloha to everybody out there. I just random live, just like always. I got nothing to rant about, nothing to talk about. Just needed 8 friends in the house. Nick 13. Thank you, Henry. Nick 13. I don't see a Nick 13 in here, Andy. Or was that just, did you just throw up his channel? Cool. Well, if he helps you get to 4 grand, go Nick. But Henry in the house, Tiffany in the house. We got 9 in the house. Thanks everybody for coming in. Much love for everybody out there. I appreciate you all. Anything you want to ramble about? Anything you want to hear about? Don's first $50 car. Still interested in that. Me being a car guy. I think I bought more cars than most people bought shoes. There were times I go through a couple in a week, a couple in a day. I would buy and sell cars back in the the 80s and 90s. And some cars never even made it home. True story. Oh, 937. Cool, Don. Oh, yep. Yeah, I woke up today to a new one. I appreciate all 937 of you out there. Mr. Bones, what's up? What's up? Much love to you, sir. Thanks for popping in. We're just random. Oh, thank you, Andy. Appreciate you. Yeah, we're just random ranting. I got nothing to rant about. Just random Wednesday afternoon. Chilling here with the puppies. They are over there in the shade, of course. It is pretty sunny up. Yeah, you know what, Don? I so wish the same thing, buddy. I so wish. I had. Oh, you're very welcome, buddy. You're very welcome. And a lot of times I'm there, and I'm not, but I'm still there. So a lot of times, like I've got something running in there right now, and like Team Goodman, I got in Team Goodman's live chat last night, and when I woke up this morning, I was the only one still in her chat. Yeah, it was purple, Henry. You know, I'll show you a $100 car, buddy, that I drove home. Let me turn this around there. That car right there was $100. See if I can walk out here if I'll start spinning. Usually when I get out and about. So I bought this car for $100 and drove it home. It's a 68 Lincoln Continental with suicide doors. The windshield wasn't broke then. Windshield wasn't broke. That happened over time. I've had it for like 25 years. It's a 68 Lincoln. Oh, there goes a bunny. 68 Continental. And I bought this car for $100. It was owned by a guy who made movies. It's got a little bit of Bondo on the front there. But this one here is a 68 Continental. Oh, no. Yes, what I'm trying to read. That is my car. That is one. This is the car I bought to send to Hawaii. I'm sending that one over in January. Yes, sir. That's the Faces of Death car. Okay, Bones. So he knows the story. This car was owned by a guy named Darren Ramage. Darren Ramage made a movie, bunch of movies. Here's my big old van. Darren Ramage made a bunch of movies, but he made them under the name of Rarin Damage instead of Darren Ramage. He switched the two letters around in his name and made that movie. And this was the car he was driving. That was the car he was driving before he hit it big. And when he hit it big, he bought himself a brand new Dodge Stealth. And then that car sat in the apartment complex where he lived, where my wife worked. And she worked there, and they were going to tow the car away, and I got to buy that car and drive it home for $100. I'm pretty sure you can't buy the back door of that car for probably $500. In fact, I'll research it. In fact, I got Tiffany in the house. She is major researcher. Tiffany, try to find me a back door of a 68 Lincoln Continental with suicide doors. And if you research that, I'll bet that back door is probably $500 to $700 just for the door. Well, I bought the car for $100 and drove it home. And it's not my only $100 car. I've had many cars that I picked up that cheap. I used to drive around the neighborhoods and just search. Now as we look here, I'll turn the phone around. We've got cars all over. This guy down here has got it at the very end of the street. It's got his whole lot is just full of cars. So everybody, let's go down the street that way. There's a couple of cars that way. So everybody in the neighborhood all has, and most people's neighborhoods all have multiple cars that aren't running or haven't ran or have just been parked for years. And kind of like, if somebody came up here and asked Anna when I wasn't here if she wants to sell that, she would be in a heartbeat to sell it. Because to her, it's just junk yard art. To me, it's a classic car. And so you catch the right person on the right day, and you can usually pick up cars all day long, cheap. I got lucky on that car. Bought it for $100 and drove it home. It is, believe me, Don. If I took you in the backyard, you would say that for sure. I have, let me think. I'll count them off. And just in the backyard alone, I have a 67 Galaxie 500. I have a 91 Sedan DeVille. I have a 99 Durango, a 97. I was trying to think because two vans. I have two vans. 97 E150, an 88 Ranger, and a 35 Plymouth in the backyard. Way too many cars. Over my life, I thought that when I got older, I was gonna totally make that and restore that and make that a beautiful classic car, kind of like the other ones in the backyard. I have another Galaxie at my mom's house, along with a car hauler. I have cars that aren't parked here because I own so many, and that's the thing is, if I parted them out, I could probably make more money than I can if I could sell most of them. But over time, I would buy cars and then acquire more, and then they just sat for so long. Oh, I also have a 63 Falcon in the backyard. I forgot about my Falcon. I also have, there's a Falcon under the car cover there, but it's pretty trashed. We tried to turn that into a 94, but it's a 63. I had a 94 Mustang that we bought wrecked, but it was brand new. And yeah, I'm not a Mustang guy, Don. I'm a Falcon guy. Yo, Shaka in the house. Much love and aloha to you, sir. Thanks for coming in. I greatly appreciate you making it in. Just showing up my cool shark shirt, talking about cars. Yeah, we took the 63 Falcon and we totally cut out the front end. We tried to put the suspension of a 94 Mustang underneath it. I have the rear end, I had the motor, I had the tranny, but the Falcon and from 63 and the Mustang from 94, there was about a 4.5 inch difference. And so it was about 4.5 inches wider. And so when we were trying to adjust for this, we cut that much out of the front of the middle of the, what is it called, the rack, the whole front end. Well, then the rack and pinion wouldn't fit on it, and we should have took a little bit out of each side, and I would have had less steer, but it would have still fit up. And it was a project that got started 20 years ago, and a bunch of hacking and welding and chopping and then doing all kinds of things, and just gave up on. Get a truck? Had many there, Savage. I had a truck. My kid just blew up. I'm not really proud of the truck because I'm not a Dodge guy. I'm not a Dodge guy. I've been a big Ford guy my whole life, but I bought a Dodge Ram in 03, and it was an 01, and it was lifted and big and beautiful, and I had a big, nice truck that I gave to my son, and then I just finally he just blew it up. But yeah, I am a Ford guy all the way. Sorry for you Chevy guys out there. It's kind of like Michigan and Ohio. Ohio guy's never gonna go put on a blue. I've owned a couple Chevys. I've owned a Cavalier. I owned a Camaro. During time, I don't have a problem buying a car. I just don't plan on keeping that car. Yeah, we got Puppy WrestleMania going on. We'll show it over here. Yeah, I was that too, buddy. I was that for a long time because I delivered a newspaper route. I delivered a newspaper route of 1,000 newspapers a day. And I did that for 7 years straight without a day off. I did it. Oh, that's the reason I bought my Ram. Now that you say that, Don, that totally reminds me of why I bought the Ram. So I delivered a newspaper route, and one of the stops I had was a trailer park. And I had, oh, Nora in the house. Much love and aloha. Thanks for coming in. So this trailer park I would deliver, I would, cool. I would go there every night, and they had a security guard at the front. And the security guard was an older gentleman that lived in the park, and he got a discount on his rent for sitting out there, sleeping a lot. I got many pictures of him when I pull up and just take a picture of him sleeping and drive right through the gate because he's crashed. I'm a vampire. I don't sleep at night. I've been doing my job for 30 years. So 30 years of working nights. I just got up. It's 1 in the afternoon, and that's when I'm waking up. So this guy would talk there, and he was a total Chevy guy. We would talk NASCAR, we would talk cars, and I was always in an F-150. I had an older 93 F-150 that I delivered my papers in. And then when it broke down, I picked up a Ranger that I was delivering, and I'd have to make a couple different runs in the Ranger that I used to make one in the F-150. And I came up one day in a Ford, and the guy was like, oh, that's a nice truck. He says, at least it ain't a Dodge. And he talked so much smack on Dodge, and I didn't have any problem with Dodge. I didn't know any better. I bought a Durango, and it had a 5.9 in it. But when I bought this Ram, also had a 5.9, and it was lifted, big tires, big beefy. I didn't realize that when I buy a big giant lifted truck that it's not going to get mileage for nothing. I got 9 miles to the gallon in this beast. I tried to take it back the first day, and the guy wouldn't take it back because I bought it used, and I thought that there's like, hey, after driving it one day and filling up with gas and realizing how much it cost me, I didn't want the truck no more. But I got stuck with it, and I had the truck for years. Well, I pull up in that truck, and because the guy had talked, oh, aloha, Callister, welcome in. I have to work tomorrow. Maybe we'll get to see you. I had a Sundance. There. So the guy was, every day he was talking so much smack on Dodge. When I found this Dodge, and first I fell in love with it. It was a big, giant, beefy truck, and I was like, oh, big truck. Well, I pulled it up there, and the guy, it had actually impressed the older guy. But for years, all he did was talk smack on Dodge, but then he loved my truck. Oh, yep, go check out Ohana over there. Check out the Huskies. I went way back. I always do that. If I go find a channel, I thought we were connected because I do connect to a lot of different channels that I couldn't even tell you how many hundreds. And so, but when I realized we weren't and went back to connect with them, I always go back to like one of their oldest videos and then come up to a newer one. And so I get to see the puppies as puppies, and beautiful Huskies over there. Go check them out. And just a great vibe. I didn't know they were big cruisers. And I was just talking about how Moonlight Adventures and Eddie got me so wanting to go on a cruise. I've been on many, and watching these videos are getting me to want to do it again. Kind of like the casino videos. Gambling Granny, had my used Dodge. Cool, Don. Oh yeah, back to my Sundance. I had a Sundance back in the 90s, and it was a decent ride. I liked it. I was younger, and I am working tomorrow, Sharon. I work Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I go in at 4 o'clock. And oh yeah, gambling is worse than drugs, Ohana. I quit drugs 30 years ago, but I can't quit gambling. You want to bet on it? I Spider in the house. What's up? See, Becky, you should do a cruise. They are so, I wouldn't say cheap. Well, actually, they're very reasonable for price. If you look at going on vacation, and you look at going to, getting a hotel, getting a rental car, getting food, getting entertainment, all that's included in the cruise. They take you to your different ports. You don't have to worry about getting there. The food is all included. The entertainment's all included. You meet great people. And it's all how you make it. Aloha, Pineapple's in the house. Much love. Check out my pineapple shirt. Thank you for coming in. Much love and aloha. We're just sitting out here rambling. The puppies are giant. We're going to turn this around. We're just talking about cruises. Show up your puppies. This guy here is getting picked up on Halloween. The people are interested in the one over there in the back also on Halloween if he's still available. See, as they're just hiding in the shade. And then this guy is going to get given away that day if I... Cool. If he is not gone, which I have had no luck. They've been to the vet twice. They've had their shots. They've had their checkups. And they are killing me. Killing me in the food. $65 for a 30-pound bag. I mean, I can't complain about food because you guys are probably paying that for your food over there. Classics, we were just going over them all, Spider. We were talking about cars. I am, buddy. I am gonna have to get rid of everything. Everything is gonna go because I can't take it with me. We'll go over here and give you a peek at this one. This one here needs some love. I showed you you got to see the 35 last time, but this one here is a 68 Continental it has some history. The guy who owned this car before me actually made the movie called Faces of Death. And so that one's a 68 Continental. Pineapples, thank you. Much love for coming in. I was trying to see, I was looking over here in the backyard behind me. I'm not going to show off that's junk. I have some puppies there. So I have a 63 Falcon. It's got a 302 in it. I drove it home 25 years ago, Spider. It is a beautiful car, and I've seen them on, I seen one on OfferUp the other day. And I seen the guy was, I think it was 10 and a half. And I'm not even half there. I wouldn't even be half there. That car could roll. Well, actually, we had it running. I love my Falcons. I have two of them. I have my 63. It's got a 302 in it. I could light up third gear. It has been parked for a little while. It has been parked. It's been parked for about what we got here? Guy throwing random trash in my neighbor's trash. Get him on video, see what's up. Just a random guy walking around the corner throwing trash in my neighbor's can. See I have a 35 Plymouth, but it was in my short. I wonder where that guy came from. Better than on the ground. Ford Fairlane. Oh, see, I had a Fairlane for a while too. I had a Fairlane, beautiful car, and a lot of people are like those. A lot of people, they have a bigger following than the Falcon. I love my Falcons. Some guys like Corvettes, some guys like Mustangs. I've always loved Falcon. Falcon has been my car, and I've always been a Falcon guy. But sorry, I got distracted. See, my neighborhood is a pretty safe, quiet neighborhood, and hardly anybody in the neighborhood that you don't see. And I just watched the guy walk around the corner, lift up my neighbor's can, throw something in there, and her can is full already. It doesn't get picked up till tomorrow. Yeah, it was kind of weird. And whatever he put in there was kind of big. And so, sorry about, I totally just lost my whole train of where I was at and what I was talking about, watching this guy, wondering what's up. But back to, yeah, it was weird, Don, because for one, he doesn't belong in the neighborhood. You can tell. I think that's probably him driving off in a white car. Yeah, it doesn't belong in the neighborhood. Came walking around the corner, like not from the front of anywhere, from the street around the corner. And, oh, not my problem. It's over. They're gone. back to reality. So yeah, lots of cars there, I Spider, and I realized that I'm not taking hardly nothing. Nothing's going with me. I got more drama down the road. For one, it's too expensive to take it, and for two, the island's just gonna be. Yeah, that's what. You know what? I'm gonna walk over there. No, I'm not. I'm gonna leave it away because just in case there is something there, I don't want to be nothing involved with it. I know she has a Ring camera, so well, it was a big bag. It was a big, big brown bag, not like a trash bag, like a kind of like a canvas bag. So yeah, it kind of something was wrong, but I'm not. I thought about it when you said that. I want to go over there and now I want to investigate, but really I don't want to be involved at all. So we'll just go back to rambling with you guys about cars. So what I realized is it's too expensive to take anything, and the island's just going to take it anyways. Moonlight, much love and aloha to you. I just watched John Bourbon. I was late, of course, because I got up at 1 o'clock, but I rewatched your program in there today. Wonderful. Lots and lots and lots of cruise channels. I didn't even realize but watching your channel today, I was like, man, another cruise channel. I'm like, oh, I got to check these guys out. I want to check out the one with where it said the Carnival good and bad for the points. And but yep, you guys got me. In fact, I said it before you got in here when I was talking. Ohana's in the house, and Ohana, their channel is a bunch of cruising. And watching your guys' channels make me want to go so bad. I really have been looking up Carnival cruises. Sharon, Sharon in the house, much love. Thank you for coming in, Sharon. I appreciate you. I am not ready for Halloween, Sharon. For one, we don't have very many trick-and-treaters around here. Our neighborhood is an older, established neighborhood where when I moved here, they built up brand new neighborhoods all around me. So the kids are smart. They don't go to the old neighborhood with no streetlights. They go to the new neighborhood where the houses are 3 feet apart and there's streetlights and lots and lots and lots of people. Come to this neighborhood and it's pretty quiet. We have a couple of kids on the street, but these kids are smart and will go to the other neighborhood instead of come here. When I first moved here, I don't blame them at all. I know because I see it. Shoot, my kids went to the other neighborhood, and we're like, we ain't coming over here. We when we first did Halloween here, I gave away full-size candy bars. Cool, Rain. Yep, I figured you would be. And Bones, I seen Bones was talking about how he's gonna give away candy, and so they're just not a big thing here. And oh, hello, and how are you? God is great in the house. Japan, all the way from Japan. Thank you much for coming in. Much love to you, sir. I noticed yeah, no trick or treaters. That's what I figure. Kind of where they're at. But back to God is great. I seen your video disappeared. He did a shout out for Mark the Shark. I threw it on my community tab and it totally disappeared. I wondered what happened. But yeah, we get a few, and then the few that we do get is just makes my dogs crazy. So the dogs go nuts. I kind of like the 4th of July. 4th of July or any holiday, it just makes my dogs go crazy around here. But thanks for coming in, guys. God is great. Much love for you. I appreciate you. He does so many shout outs. Go check out his channel. A lot of his people he shouts out, I see, are he does a lot of card trading. And, well, I don't know if he does card trading, but they do a lot of card channels and baseball cards. I threw away all my kids because I'm a dumb guy. Hacker problems. Oh, bummer. Wow, what a bummer, buddy. Wow. Yeah, I've been lucky and not had to get any... not had any issues with anything, but that's a bummer. Bummer, bummer. But he does a lot of great shout outs. See, Sharon, mine used to be too. I used to be, back when I had kids, Christmas was my favorite holiday. I would set up a separate tree, the one in the house. I'd set up one on the roof. I decorated so much and had so much money spent up on Christmas, and I would spend so much money on Christmas. And since COVID, though, actually my father passed in 18, and I'm pretty sure he was the glue in the family. I know Becky tells me be the glue, but Dad was the glue, and then COVID happened, and everybody just fell apart, went their separate ways, and grown up, and we were the family. Used to be. Yeah, my father passed, and Dad was the glue. Ray in the house. Much love and aloha to you. You know, Billy Babowski was talking about I have to get you and Boogie hooked up with the... Oh, actually, no, it was Don. Emotion in the house. Welcome in. Don in Hawaii was saying that I have to get Ray and Boogie a hat so we can all collab together, and those two were the first ones to get hats. Thank you. Much love for the 17 of you in the house. I appreciate you all here. We're just chilling out front, rambling. Ray over there on the Big Island. We got the pineapples over there on the Big Island. Shaka Slots on the Big Island. We got Rain over there in Oahu. Emotion, I'm not sure where you're at. Not sure where you're at. I know Tiffany up in Montana. Nora, I seen your storm damage, but my memory doesn't remember where. Becky over in Arkansas. Bones up north. Oh, H. I'm from Akron, buddy. I was born in Akron. Moved to Arizona in 77, though. So, we got a couple different Michigan channels. Yep. Oh, Yep, Conaside. And your name, bro. Your name. I loved it. Cleveland. OH. Yep, I used to be a diehard Browns fan. And I haven't done much football. You know what, Don? I think I've hit 23. Actually, no, my record was... I hit a good one once when I threw up... it was a meteor shower. And the meteor shower got one of my most views and my most people in there, because it was when a big giant meteor shower was happening. And I threw up alive, but I didn't have nothing. It was so bad. My phone was so bad. The technology was so bad that nothing came in on the phone. But I did have lots and lots of people come in looking for a meteor shower. I acquired some new friends that day, and but I had a bunch of people come in and watch a meteor shower that never happened. Kind of like there was one here the other day, and my friend stopped by the bar, and she asked me, her and her friends were going up the mountain to see the meteor shower, and I'm like, but I couldn't do it. I had things to do. The next day I was taking my dog to the vet, and I'm like, no, I can't go do the meteor shower thing. And and then I had to work later on that night, so I didn't do it, and they went up there and didn't see nothing either. So it is usually a beautiful spot for them. We can go up the mountain. Let's see, I'll show you. Look, I've got nice clear skies, not a cloud in the sky. And so where I'm at here, I have no street lights. And so, but there's still the glow from the city lights all around. But if we go right up on the mountain, which the mountain's 7 miles away, you can go up on the Superstition. These guys were going up on South Mountain down in Phoenix. So if you get up on the mountain, you get the city lights are the glow from that are gone, and it lights them up great. I'll bet everybody over there on the island had a beautiful view of them. Beautiful view of because when I go over there, I look up here and I see 7 stars. When I go to Hawaii, I look up and see 7,000 stars. And so it's just no lights, no street lights. Their street light has just a little tiny dim glow that doesn't even hit the ground. I probably won't be able to drive at night over there. My night vision got so bad, I'd be driving around blind. For years, I drove around all night long, delivering them paper out, and my eyes were good. But now, as I'm getting older, my night vision is gone, my distant vision is gone, and then you get some rain coming at me with some windshield. Too much clouds in Hilo. That's the thing that I love about the island is you can be all over it. I can be all over each side of the island in a couple hours. And shoot, I've met people over there that have lived there their whole life and never been to the other side of the island. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, dude, every time I come over, I drive all around the island a couple times. I drive down the bottom side. I got to go hit the Shaka Bar. I got to go hit South Point. And I spend a couple days over in Kona. Although I don't know if I'm going to be able to afford to now. I've seen that the Royal Kona Resort, the prices are double what they used to be. My veterinarian's going to Kauai, and he's going over to Kauai for 5 days in a couple. He's taking his mother over there, and he said even the medium hotel was $600 a night. I'm like, at least you can get the Royal Kona for $260, $280. But he's over there dropping $600 a night for a mediocre hotel in Kauai right now. I don't know. We're losing people. Let's get back off Kauai prices. I've never been there. I would love to go. The Garden Isle, they say it's the most beautiful one, but after falling in love with the big, thank you, Tiff. I appreciate it. Like I said, more that ruined my eyes. I had some rose-colored Revos back in '86, and the technology is so great. It's like I take them off, and even on a cloudy day, I'm like, squinting. Boglins. Yeah, Bones, this is like your guys' favorite holiday, huh? So yeah, Emotion, my parents moved me out of here from Ohio in '77. And I've been back a couple different times. I go back, I fly into CVG, but I haven't made it up to Cleveland. I made it up to Canton and Akron. Yo, Chuck in the house. Much love and aloha. Thanks for popping in, buddy. Thanks for coming in. Aren't you supposed to be working? How's your wife? Chuck and Donna are some of my regular customers over there. Been my customers for years. Great people. And they can both cook. Me, I cook great too. I cook from, I appreciate you, buddy. Yep. See, I knew you were supposed to be working. I cook really good too. It's, I can call the Italian place. I can call the steak place. Set up a reservation. Actually, I do cook, but I don't do a whole bunch of it. Cool. All right, buddy. Thanks for coming in, man. I appreciate you popping in, Chuck. Much love and aloha. Yo, Marie in the house. I hope you're having a beautiful day. I hope it's all great for you. Remember, it's all how you make it. Make it great. Yeah, Chuck and Donna have had me over to their house a couple different times and made beautiful meals. Beautiful meals. She actually tried out for that guy that Gordon Ramsay. She tried out for the Gordon Ramsay show, and maybe even a couple times. She's told me the story. She has his cookbooks. She cooks and like gourmet stuff. I slap stuff together and eat. But cool. I'm glad for that, Marie. I hope it's a beautiful one. It is here. It is great here. It's probably 70s. I think I'm getting attacked by a skeeter. 70 degrees here. It is a beautiful day. We had 17 in the house for a minute. I got the puppies over here in the kennel. A couple more days of them and they're going to be gone. I got a doctor. He's volunteering his services in Vietnam and comes back on Halloween. He bought one of the dogs. He also said that when he comes back, if there was another one, Boo's gone. Sonny, if Sonny was still here, that he would, cool, Tiff, thank you for that. Yeah, I don't have any of that on my channel where I could hit iWeather or iPlay or iRoll or all that other things you guys do over on One Fish and Pineapples. But he's interested. He said if the other one was still here, he would like that. And that day, I'm finding homes. They are. I have a couple different people that have totally been happy. They would be happy to get a dog donated to them, and that'll be my last day of having puppies, Halloween, because these guys are too big. They've been needing to find a forever home for a while, and I need to get them somewhere where they can get attached and be. But Shaka Slots in the house. Much love and aloha. Made one of my lives. I appreciate you, sir. And we're going to get together. We'll collab. I can't wait. Get you sent over a hat. I got Rain's hat on the way. Home bartending with John's getting his, and 420 should be within any day. I think that when I seen the list, I sent off eight of them, and 7 of them should be delivered by the 30th. So it's going to be a little while for more. That last one was a pretty one. But thanks everybody for coming in. I had Pineapples in the house. I got Don Arnold. Much love for everybody. I appreciate you all coming and hanging out. We were rambling about cars. Let me see. I'm going through the chat here, seeing if I missed anything. Much love. Everybody here connected. Everybody here are great. Andy over there at Ace has been trying to get his $4,000 for a little while. Oh, sorry, that's my thumb in the way. I guess if I use this finger over here, you don't have my big hand in the way. There he goes. Good job, Mark. Figure out my new camera here. See the whole Kauai in one day. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna ever make it over, Ray. You know, my last trip was Maui, and I really wasn't all that impressed. Now, I probably would love Kauai, but I don't really have any reason to go visit. The reason I went to Maui is the tickets were half price. I was spending $650 to go. I'm there. Andy's been one of my #1 subscribers from the very beginning. So I've been there with you, Ace. You were good. Moving back home. Where are you going there, Savage? Good luck with that. I know she's down in Little Rock, Arkansas. And you check out her channel. She cooks. She posts a bunch of, not all of them. I seen that guy that chatted that and says, all your videos are cooking videos, but they're not. He doesn't watch your videos, so he doesn't know any better. But she does post a lot of cooking videos and a lot of keeping me hangry. Usually when I'm watching it, I've worked all night, and now I'm here at 2 or 3 in the morning watching videos and haven't eaten nothing. I'm watching her cook, or JCT was posting some of her food. I don't know if you guys seen her flowers she got. I posted that on my community tab. Hooked her up. She has a problem with her channel where every time she gets a new phone, she has to start a new channel. And I couldn't figure it out or why or how, but I told her to go get with YouTube, but she lost. She had 700 plus subs, and then now it's down to 50 because she had to start a new one. New England. Cool, Savage. Well, I hope it works out for you. I hope you make it back up there. And I've never been to New England. It's cold. It's like right now it's cold. In fact, I've seen some people telling me they had snow on the ground. Tiffany got some snow. I think it was Jay Gordon got some snow. Don, I don't know. Don's getting rain right now up there. But the good thing about here, 75 degrees, and if I want snow, we drive 2 hours to go get it. Cool, Andy. Yeah, I've been thinking about a cruise a lot. They were so fun. Oh yeah, back to cruising. It was so fun that yeah, me too, buddy. I am not a snow guy. The food's included, the entertainment's included, the everything. And usually, if you go during the off season, if you go in the summertime, it's outrageous money because that's when everybody's taking their kids out of school. But if you go in like now, October, November, the places you're going to are beautiful. They're not going to cruise you to, well, actually, everywhere you go. They're not going to cruise you up to New England at this time. They're going to take you down to the Bahamas and to Mexico, and all those places right now are sunny and beautiful. So if you're on the East Coast has great deals and great prices. You can usually get a cruise sometimes for under $200. I've seen them $139. I've seen $139 cruise, $129 cruise for like 4 days. Well, you can't get a hotel for that for 1 day. So for that, it is double occupancy, so you have to pay twice, but 2 people. But then all your food's included, all your entertainment's included. And look, I should sell cruises. I took my family. I took 17 of us once. And then I took the next time we went, we had 14 of us, and we had a blast. Fun times. In fact, that's why I bought my big van there. I bought that big van just because when you take 17 people on a cruise, you got to think, how do you get them all to Long Beach, California from Phoenix? I had to buy a van to get them out there. Go Lipton. Something else I'm going to have to change in the island is getting these damn throwaway bottles. I'm going to have to start brewing my own tea. Putting it in one of them things I never had. Big water bottle. All the kids are using them. My kids use them. My girl uses them. Those kind of thermos looking like water bottles. Get rid of these plastic throwaway bottles. But thanks everybody for coming in and hanging out. Much love for everybody. I appreciate everybody. I have a great Ohana. I see you guys everywhere. Everywhere I go, I see people in the chat. Like I said, when I go to watch a video, they've already been there. So these guys, everybody's great people here. I appreciate you all. Such a chill, cool vibe. We are TIFF. We are family. Much love for all of you. Have a great Ohana. Jamaica man. Yeah, I went, well, I didn't go to Jamaica, but I did go down to Nassau. And that was on the Freedom of the Sea Royal Caribbean boat. Beautiful boat. It was on their inaugural cruise. It was my very first one. The only time I've ever cruised on that coast. All my other ones, I've been 6 different times on the Catalina Island Ensenada one over here because it was cheap. And I took the same cruise over and over. We've been on 3 different boats. They had the Inspiration, they had the Imagination. I was on the Princess, maybe even another one. I have to look back, but I think the Princess might be retired now. And but I haven't been on one in years. In fact, I remember the exact time. The last cruise I was on was 2018, and as soon as I got on the cruise, I got the call that my father has had a stroke at church. And so now I'm stuck on a boat for 4 days when I really wanted to be back here. And I made it back in time to say goodbye to my dad. But it was the worst cruise ever. Being stuck on a boat with my brother-in-law that had never been on a cruise. And yeah, mine was 2018 there, Andy. But stuck on a boat, and when I got off the boat, I had to drive all the way home from Long Beach, and it was a crazy drive. About halfway through, my brother-in-law, who needs 3 beers to function and 5 beers to be a jerk, hit his jerk mode, and I come through doing I come through the last probably 75 miles of come in with the last 75 miles like probably 110, because I really just didn't care. I was so sick of hearing him and just going through my head and the drama and everything, the craziness in my head. I drove through all the way back like a nut, like a drunk. I mean, shoot, I drove drunk for many, many, many years, and I never drove like that when I was drunk. But it was stupid, way stupid. I could have totally killed myself and many, many other people, and it's one of those ones that bad day. But I was just done with him and done with the whole situation, and got back on a Thursday, and my father passed on Friday. Yo, Tetra, what's up? Much love. Let's go back to Happier Stories. We're going to go back over here because Tetra's in the house and show her what she wants to see, because she is here for puppies. Let me come over here and try to get a better view of not a fence. There you go, Tetra. The puppies are not puppies anymore. They are dogs. They are so big. Yeah, at the time, Tetra, I wasn't, I was just, I was angry. Don't drive angry. Don't drive angry. I was very angry and frustrated and emotional. And at those times, you need to take a break. Take a breather, take a break, and relax and chill, because I got lucky. In fact, get some real wood over here. I got real lucky that day, and I don't do that anymore at all. I totally chilled. I've totally slowed down. I don't road rage. I don't get angry. I might get angry, but I don't let my emotions control me. I used to road rage. I used to drive. I used to be, when I'm driving and you come by me, what the hell? And like now it's just like, whoa, just let it go. Let it go. It's like I'm in no hurry. The guy that comes flying by me doing 110 as I'm on my cruise control at 75, we both get off the exit at the same place when we finally get to where we're going. I pull up on the off ramp, and when I pull up, I look over and there's the guy that just passed me doing 100. And so there's no use for it. I seen somebody saying about driving. I've known lots and lots of people that have driven, what is the word? Impaired. Shoot, I was one of them. I used to drink a lot. And I used to drive a lot. And I got lucky that pulled over 6 times, trashed, and drove away from all 6 of them without a ticket. I got some lucky days, but I don't pull that off anymore. There you go. I like it, Sharon. See, there, Sharon, that was a really good one. And some people can't. Some people can't control it. Like some people that can't control their drinking. I used to drink a lot, but I didn't have to drink. I have friends that, young days. I have friends that if there's alcohol in the house, they have to drink it. And they just keep drinking and drinking until there's no alcohol left. And me, I consider myself, I was probably an alcoholic when you're drinking a bottle of that a day and drinking all day long. And I functioned. I worked drunk. I drove drunk. I delivered 1,000 newspapers drunk. I just never was sober. But I wasn't a falling down stupid drunk. And I wasn't the guy that had to keep going. If there was a little bit left in this bottle, we got to finish it off. Going to listen to music. Oh, thank you, Tetra. Much love for coming in. Thank you. You getting any snow up there yet? She's up in Virginia. Or West Virginia, one of those. Yeah, I have friends like that too with the no money left. Then the same with, like I said, gambling. I quit drugs 30 years ago, but I can't quit gambling. Rain's still in the house. Cool, cool. Much love, dear. But yeah, so different friends, different things, different times. Like Shaka says, different times now. And shoot, now I get a couple drinks in me, I get a headache. That's like when I finally make it over to the island. I know that when I see Trent or two pineapples, it's gonna be we're gonna get together and have and see each other. I know when I see Billy Babowski, I'm gonna get in trouble. I've seen that guy. Quit gambling. Good job, buddy. Good job. Yep. I mellowed out. I mellowed out a lot on gambling. I still, like I said, watching some of these channels like Shaka or Granny or In the Game. Watching some of these channels where they go and just are hitting these. I watch another one called Slot Massacre, and he plays like high limit poker. And yep, I knew that, Sharon. You're always talking about it every time we come in. She just found some cool rocks by her mailbox the other day. Watching these channels, and I'm like, oh, you know what? I could do that. And I go over there and 100 here, 100 there, 100 there. I'm walking out of the place, man. That ain't how it worked on the video. But and giving me that back to the day. I'll tell you the story is in '88 I hit $2,100 on a $1 lottery ticket. It was the worst thing that ever happened to me. I hit $2,100. Oh, I don't do slots on the cruises. Yeah, they slot man. Oh, he is, man. That guy is just crushing it. And so yeah, I went there. I'm like, dude, it's my time for a royal. I watch him hit one every other week, and it's like, I can go hit a royal. I can go do this, and I don't. And the funny thing is, the last time I went to do a live stream, which you used to not be able to in our casinos, but they've changed it. But the music was too loud, so I killed the live stream knowing that I was going to get copyrighted. I played just the quarter slots, so it was 100 times at it. Was $125 to play 100 pulls at a royal flush. And so I ran it through, and I was up after 100 times in I was up $11. And so then I clicked it over to dollars, and I hit the $1 time, and it gives me 2 to the royal, and I hit deal, and I caught the other 2 cards and a 2 of diamonds. And I was like, that was the time to hit it when I was on dollars. But I ended up cashing out, and I left up $6, which didn't pay for the gas to get there, but I didn't walk out down hundreds like I did the last time. The time before that, and it was Slot Massacre that got me doing it, is first thing I did is I went in there and I'm like, where's the high limit room? Let's go over here. And I went to the high limit room, and I played some of Slot Massacre slots. I did not play the big dollar ones. I mean, I played the machine where he plays, where you could play $5, $10, $25 a time, and I still played it on $1. But 200 went right through. I'm like, oh, let's leave this room, go over here and play penny slots. I see In the Game just crushing it on penny slots. Let's try that. 100 here, 100 there. I'm like, phew, gone. No bonuses, no nothing. Just take my money and kick me in the teeth on the way out. And so I mellowed out. I used to work 2 full-time jobs to gamble one away. One of the guys I worked with on my paper route, he was an addicted gambler too. I did that to him. I feel bad. I took him and his wife to play bingo, and they went to bingo and won $1,000. We went back the next day and they did it again. Swear to God. In fact, I will break this out, because when I'm telling my stories, I do this at work all the time. Oh, where is it? It's in my pocket. It's right there. I feel it. I swear, these guys hit that machine, or not the machine, but hit bingo 10 days. 10 days in a row. We go back to bingo, and they win. This is a bingo room with, I don't know how many hundreds of people, but they're just pulling up money every day for 10 days. Well, it ruined the guy because they thought if they wanted to pay the rent, they just go play bingo. So then after that, they just lost and lost and lost and lost and lost. And we used to go all the time. We'd, before our paper route, after our paper route, we're like, hey, go to the casino. We'd be drinking Jim Beam all the way there and play the casino. And I'm like, oh, got to go through our papers now. And we go deliver our newspapers and get done and maybe go back to the casino. When you play like that, you win. But you don't realize, like I seen somebody say a minute ago, you put all your winnings back. I've done that multiple times. Later on in life, I learned, I go in there and I have my set limit of what I want to play. I hit it and quit it. I went in and I hit $1,000 on the Wheel of Fortune machine. I wasn't even in $100, and I hit the 1,000 and cashed out and left. Didn't go back. Went back next week and did the same thing. Same machine, same 1,000, I left. But multiple times, I used to go in after work, and I would go in after work and take all the money I made as my tips and put it all down on one hand of blackjack. And I would put it down on a hand of blackjack, and win or lose, I walked out and I went right back to my other job. And now I did not. I know people have gambled their life away. My friend lost his mom lost their restaurant, lost their Corvette, lost their Harley, lost their house by gambling. Me, my kids were fed, my bills were paid, and I never spent my bill money on gambling. Today, I am debt-free. I own my house. I own my property. I own my cars. I owe nobody. But back in the day, like I said, I worked 2 full-time jobs and I could gamble one away. Just, it was bad. And then I realized now I play poker. Poker, I play against the other players. And I mellowed out on that a lot too. I'm playing $10 games instead of $1,000 games. Oh yeah, Vegas did not get built on losers. You go to Vegas, I got a picture of Vegas. In fact, I'm going to post that on my community tab later on today. I'm going to go in and post that on my tab. I've got a picture in Vegas and of the same street corner 25 years apart. And I'm going to post that up. And if you look at the difference in Vegas from 25-year difference, they did not build that town on losers. I mean, on winners. They did build it on losers. There's a big, giant, beautiful, like, I don't know, 100-foot TV in front of the Casino Royale. I bought it for them. Big, giant, big screen. I know it. Going there and going there and going there. And I didn't personally buy the TV, but my money bought it. Normally, Tiffany, I'm not sure how that works right now, because normally you'd have to have 500 subs, and you'd have to have your 500 subs for a week. And then your community tab just shows up. Now, I've heard some changes in the rules, and I've heard some people talking about how now you can get a community tab by requesting it, but I don't know how or any of that. I'm not very computer literate. I've had a GoPro now for 6 months and still can't figure out what I'm doing. Lou over there at 2 Pineapples told me to get a hold of him and he would teach me. But I figure I'll just take it to Hawaii with me and he can show me. And, but, yep, so gambling is, worse than drugs. But I don't know, Ray. I don't know if I want to talk about that one here. Oh, I did. Big winner, put it right back. Yeah. Big Brother's always listening and watching. Oh, we're going to lose that question. I don't know what you're talking about. But oh yeah, with poker, a lot of times you do that on your own. But here you don't get taxed unless unless your jackpot's over $11.99. So that's how a lot of the slots around here, the 3 coin would pay $11.99, and they got away without paying the taxes. But anything over $11.99, you get taxed for in Arizona here. I'm not sure how it works in Hawaii, but wow, you got me all over the page. We were talking cars, we were talking cruises, talking gambling, talking about being idiots when we were young, because I was. And shoot, I wasn't even that young when I did this 110-mile thing. I was 50 plus. 51 when that happened. I'm 55 now, so that was only 4 years ago, but that was emotions. Speaking of emotion in the house, those were my emotions. Oh, here we got, let's see. Oh, shit. Yep. Totally seen an accident about to happen. Yeah, I love that. You know what? You know why they don't allow gambling is they want to keep the islands clean. They want to keep the islands pure. And gambling is such a dirty, I mean, and it affects the poor people, us people. I am the guy. Everybody's always. My dad died with lottery tickets in his pocket, chasing that dream, and so yeah, the poor guy will. He sees the big and beauty. Yeah, not a lucrative career at all. The guy that's believe me, I'll tell you, I'm a professional loser. I've had some good ones. I've hit some. I mean, I haven't hit no giant 5-digit hand pays, but I've taken down a poker tournament for 5K, and that was only $140 buy-in. I've hit. I had one time where we pulled out and just kept hitting slot after slot after slot, and I was with my dad, and he just thought I was the luckiest guy on earth because everything I went and touched was winning. But that's what happens. You get a little taste of that, and then you think, oh shoot, I could do it again. I've also been the guy where I'll put all my money through the machine, and then when I'm done, I get up and walk away, and I watch somebody go walk right over and hit 10K on it, and I'm like, dude, if it would have been just a little more, but I got lucky enough to not ruin my life over it. Like I said, my friend, their mom lost their restaurant, their house, their cars, their Harley, all gambled it all away. Yo, Lady C in the house, much love. Thanks for coming in. You just got us rambling about a whole lot of nothing. We were on gambling. We were on my cool shark shirt. We were talking about cruises, old cars. I've got a bunch of old classics. Oh, Ice Spider, I think, is going to come visit, and probably he's interested in some of my rides. And it'd be perfect for him because he lives close, lives local, and I think he's just about got his truck fixed up to where he's probably ready for another project. Much love for coming in. Thank you. Yeah, I was on Jimmy's channel last night, but I don't know. It was like, I don't know what's going on with all the drama, but that's one thing is everything. I'm always happy, drama free. It's drama free, great ohana, great people, no, and I was like, usually it's a pretty chill vibe over there, but it was a little bit, it was a little crazy drama. I don't know what's going on with Jet Wash and him, but I had to leave, had to go and watch some happy channels. But thanks for coming in. Much love and aloha to you. I appreciate you stopping. We're just chilling with them. See, I'll show my puppies off over here. Got some dogs all laying down. Couple more days of them. I'll have them till Halloween, and they're gonna be gone. One is sold, and if the other two aren't sold by then, they're given away. I've got a couple different people interested. I've been trying to give them away left and right. Tried to give one the red. I have to go check my email. She said she's going to talk to her husband, but shoot, I tried to give one to Jay Gordon. Yeah, I don't think so, Ray. I mean, they're going to try to pull that off, but we don't have the infrastructure to run electric. We're not gonna. It's not gonna happen. I mean, I see that they're trying to push that agenda, but I don't see it happening. I mean, for one, the infrastructure they need to run electric vehicles. How do you think we make the electric? Gasoline and oil. So, aloha, JC. Much love and aloha to you. Thank you for coming in. So, for two, there are so many gas products out there, everywhere, and the whole world uses them. They're trying to push that agenda, but I don't see it going to happen because where we're at in our technology and age, we're not ready to run electric for everybody. For one, think about if you want to do electric and I got to go to Vegas. I got to charge it halfway there. And so the way they're making the electric is with gas power. So I've seen a couple over there on the island. I did just see Matt Holton. He's over there in Fern Forest, close to me. Christina, his significant other. Oh yeah, not only mine, and where do you think the stuff that they're getting for the batteries is coming from? China. So all that technology and all that stuff, all the technology they're mining for these batteries, we're having to get from China. So yeah, I don't see it. I mean, I'll bet I'll be running gas as long as I live. I mean, it'd be nice if everything could just magically get better, but I don't see it. But back to happy days. Oh, Hannah, JC in the house. Much love, dear. Thank you. It's one of my favorites. Let's see. I didn't wear it for 30 years. Maybe 25. I put it in the jewelry box. Oh yeah. And then the thing is the battery goes bad. Damn battery costs more than the car did to replace it. Yeah. So we'll see. That is a ruby there, Sharon. That is a ruby. Not a man-made ruby, a real ruby. Not like, let me see, we've got some cool picture there. That is my ring. I didn't wear it for many, many years because being a bartender, I remember wearing it my first day, 1991. The girl says, "What are you doing wearing that ring?" And Paula was her name. Paula, great lady. She says, "What are you doing wearing that ring?" I'm like, "This is my ring. I worked hard for it." She's like, "You see that guy over there?" And I look over, and a Mexican little guy, Gino. Gino has, he's a landscaper. Sorry, I was reading there Sharon's chat. Sorry for that, babe. He's a landscaper. He makes $5 an hour and comes in every day and gets 2 beers. He comes in every day and gets 2 beers and leaves me $1. But you go flashing that gold in his face, he's going to think you don't need that money, and he ain't going to leave you nothing. So that day I quit wearing my ring. I had a nice chain. I loved my gold. I had Mr. T chain. I quit wearing my chain. I have a nice bracelet. I don't wear my rings. I have a couple other rings that I didn't wear, and because I was bad with gold. I was like, I would go to the jewelry store and I'd be like, "Oh yeah, give me that one. I'll take that one." And my jeweler know it too. I'd go to pay my bill and I'd send Anna in to pay because I knew if I went in there, he would sell me something. I was like a kid in the candy store or crack addict with gold though. I'm like, I get the shakes. I'm like, oh, I like that. Oh, and the guy would show me this one. He's like, "I'll give you this one for $800. I'll give you this one for $1,200. Or I'll give you this one for $15." And I'm like, "Dude, give me the 15. I would always get he'd always sell me the bigger, better, badder one. And that's another thing I own a lot of that is worthless on the island. I need to get rid of it all. I need to go with, because it's just another thing I acquired that I thought in life, I thought things was what life was. And so I acquired more things. Now I realize you don't need anything. None of these things I work for, that I like, that I put in my house, that I work for, are worth anything. The only thing worth anything is your time. Exactly. It's just a rock. It's a pretty rock. And I've got some pretty rocks. Look, I got now. I like this rock more than I like the gold. And this is a rock I just picked up off the ground. And so when I found the island, I realized the island takes everything anyways. The island takes it away. And like art, I have a bunch of art, and my art is worthless. Sure, it's a big beautiful painting, but you want art in Hawaii? Open the window and look out. And you don't want a painting of a cottage in New England hanging on your wall in Hawaii. It's like Thomas Kinkade has nothing on art over there. You want art, it's everywhere around you. And so the things I work for art and guns and jewelry and cars, and what you really need is just a good attitude and time. And time is the one thing that everybody wants more of, and the one thing you can't buy. No matter how rich you get and how much money you make and how much gold you have, in the end, people just want more time, and it's the one thing that is you can't buy. I was trying to think of the right word for it. It's like invaluable. It's so valuable because you can't buy your time. And when I realized that, I enjoy my time. The time is so short, and like I said, the one thing everybody wants more of, and the one thing you can't get. So thank you all for your time, hanging out here with me, rambling about time. Nope, I have not found arrowhead, Sharon. We talked about that. Remember, I told you out here in Arizona, I have a couple arrowheads that I bought for Montana, and I bought arrowheads for my kids and their significant others went on a trip to Montana. But here in Arizona, if you find something like that, you leave it. It's not like I mean, what's the right, just the respect of the native culture here. Many people on all sides died out here in our desert with wars. And so there are places out there where there are battlefields where many Native Americans were massacred, and the same way where there were wars where they took out many soldiers. So there are artifacts out there, but when you find those out there, those need to be left. Those need to be left. Those don't, it's not like, cool, I'm going to collect this and bring this home. There are lots of places out there. I live right off the Superstition Mountains, and so this was their land before we stole it, kind of like Hawaii. Hawaiian was native Hawaiian land, and we stole that. And you find artifacts, those need to get left. And so yeah, if anything like that happens, which we've come across things, and they get you bad juju. Look at Bobby Brady. Bobby Brady went in the tarantula, which there are no tarantulas in Hawaii, but there was for that photo shoot. But yeah, they're just like kind of like in the lava rock. People bring rock home from Hawaii, or they bring artifacts home from Hawaii, and it's bad juju. Let's reading back. So nope, no arrowheads there, Sharon. And if I do, I leave them there because that's yeah, that's just the movies with the Bobby Brady. That was just a joke. But the artifact thing is real. Ray. The artifacts out here, it's like, I'm not going to say the spirits are going to come get me, but just out of respect of the culture, it's not something that you need to bring and collect and put in your jewelry case or in your display case. It's I don't even know the right wording for it, but just not something for me. No pottery, no arrowheads. Oh shoot, they're not teaching hardly anything about. Well, we're not going on that right now, Savage, because I usually keep it politics and religion out of the chat. But you get me on that school stuff, and I will. Oh yeah, lots of bones out there too, Rain. I got the chicken flesh when you just said that. There are, in fact, I watched right out here. We have a history of a lost Dutchman gold mine out here, and people have been looking for it for hundreds of years. And there are crazies out there that go out there looking, and there are thousands of miles, I wouldn't say thousands, hundreds of miles of national forest out there that where they're looking for this mine. Back, so guys, bad karma. Yeah, and that is, oh shoot, cancel. I think I almost blocked. And karma is real. Karma is real. I have a couple of karma stories, and I am a believer. $47. Oh yeah, I bet there's probably even more down. There's people that they don't know they're looking for. There's people up there that I'll tell a quick superstition story where I lived in Notice in 77. People have been looking for it for years and years and years. That and after, they're still looking for it. Yeah, a couple of guys came down here, and I think guys, sorry about that. They came down using this right when I'm in a good story. Sorry, guys. They said to reconnect again. I don't know what's going on. They didn't come back, and they went looking for him. They went to the hotel room, found some information where they were at, went to the trailhead, found their car, went looking for them with like search parties, guys that are trained to search people in the desert. We have volunteers that search for people. They look for cows, horses, dogs, and search for them for well over a week. I think it was almost 2, and never found them. They knew where these people were at and could not find them. 6 months later, a guy finds bones from 2 of them. And so a guy finds the bones from 2 of these hikers, but when they were looking for them, they couldn't find them. So imagine how many people are out there that they're not looking for. Cool bunch of people from Hawaii all connecting up. Rain's over in Honolulu. Shaka over in Kona. I think Iray's over there on the wet side of the big. But I'm going to go ahead and get ready to kill this stream. We're getting ready to hit like an hour and a half here. Looks like I started buffering a little bit and losing some people. I appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out with me as I ramble about a whole lot of nothing. Don calls me the rambling shark. I can't shut up. My dad was the same way. He'd just talk and talk and talk. Oh, you're very welcome, Tiff. Thank you for coming in. Much love and aloha to you. Thank you, everybody. Have a very beautiful day. Remember, it's all how you make it. Make it great. I always do.